Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we are going to be learning how to make this cargo pant in just 5 steps. Yes, 5 simple steps. You can have this on your trouser, on your skirt, on your ordinary pants or your cargo pants, or even on your shirt or your dress. If this looks like something you're interested in, kindly watch this video to the end and don't forget to like and share. Here I have 3 pieces of fabric. This one is for the main pocket, the second one for the border, and the last one I'm going to use for the cover or the cuffs of the pocket. The measurement I'm using for this one is 14 inches wide, then 10 inches long. The second fabric, which is going to be the border, is 30 inches long and 3 inches wide. And this third one, which I'm going to be using for the cuff or the cover, is 8 inches long and 4 inches wide. So the first thing, we're going to start by working on this one. The first thing, from the middle of the fabric, you want to measure 3 inches forward, because like I said earlier, we're going to be creating a casing pleating just like the way we used to have here. You're going to measure 3 inches, then you're going to measure another 3 inches backwards. Then you're going to be placing this on the center of the fabric. Firstly, you want to find the midpoint of that fabric. Then from that midpoint, you measure 3 inches forward, 3 inches backward. Then you're going to pleat it like this. This is just to guide you on where to place your fold. So by the time I'm done folding, I'm going to have 8 inches left. And this is the reason why this one is also 8 inches measurements. Okay, minus the sewing allowance, please. So I'm going to secure this pleat with pins temporarily. Okay, so after that, now the next thing is to work on the border. So this border, now the first thing, we are going to be placing the right side of this border on this pocket bag, or let's just call it pocket bag. Then we're going to stitch it round like so. But before that, I'll go ahead and fold ½ inch on this other edge, and I'm going to use my pressing iron to fold it a little bit. So guys, I'm done with that, and as you can see, so this is just to make it easier by the time I'm going to need that other edge. So this other edge that is not folded, you place it on the right side of the pocket bag like so, then you pin it round. So when you get to this edge here, you're going to form something like a triangle, because that part is not a straight line, so we need to find a way around it. Make sure you are not forming a pleat. Okay, so then you're going to continue like that, and when you get to this part that has this placing pleating, make sure that this pleating does not scatter. You're going to place the border on it like that. As it is folded, as it is pleated, you're going to place it on it like that. Don't let the pleat scatter, please. Okay, so even if it scatter, your border will not be enough for it. You have to join to the fabric, so that's not right. On this other edge as well, you make sure that you place it carefully, right? Then you pin it all through back to the beginning. So after pinning it like so, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. Then I'm going to stitch it round using ½ inch allowance. So guys, I'm done sewing, and the first thing I want to do is to cut off these edges, so it will be easier for me to turn the fabric inside out. And the fabric will also have to lay on the edge. I hope you see how it is. Okay guys, we're almost done. So that's like the third step, so we have about a few steps left. So what we're going to do now is to give this pocket a structure, and to do that now, so guys, we're almost done. I think that's like the third step. So the next thing, we're going to give the edges of this pocket structure. I'm going to pin down this border. Just place it carefully and pin it down, because I'm going to be working on this pocket from the right side, so I don't want the border to come in while I'm sewing. Okay, after pinning it like so, you turn to the other side and you stitch ½ inch on all the edges. Okay, now I'm done stitching, and this is what it's going to look like. Okay, as you can see, the structure is coming out already. Okay, so now we're going to stitch this upper part. What I'm going to do is to fold in about 1.5 inches at the top. Then I'm going to fold in ½ inch like this, so you have 1 inch left. Then I'm going to run a stitch on it round. Make sure that the casing pleating is still intact. Now we're going to work on the pocket cover or pocket cuff. Okay, I'm going to stitch ½ inch on both sides. So guys, I'm done doing that. Then I'm going to, so I already done that, and I'm going to flip to the right side like so. If your fabric is not a cam fabric, you can just go ahead and give it the proper pace. You see that it is the same measurements now. Don't worry guys, we're almost done. So this is like one to the last step. So I'm going to assume this is the fabric I want to place this on, and I'm going to place it like this. Create the line so that it will guide you. This edge that we folded the other time is where we're going to be stitching to the body of the trouser. Okay, so I'm going to be using this fabric, like I'm just going to be assuming it's the fabric or the trouser or the skirt we want to attach it to. So I'm going to place it on it. I'm going to place the pocket on it and draw out the line like so. After then, you remove it, and you remember the half inch that we folded at the beginning of this border. This is where we're going to make use of it. We're going to place it on the line like so. You secure it with a pin all through, then you are going to stitch it round. Yes, do you see it now? With this, your pocket will be able to raise. It will not be flat or very close to the trouser. I hope you just understand what I'm trying to say. So when you get to this edge, you know you're going to be forming a little bit of triangle. Don't fold too much. Find a way around it. Yes, it might want to do shakara for you. Don't worry, don't mind, just find a way around it. Then on the other side, you're going to do the same thing. When you get to that edge as well, you're also going to find a way to make a small triangle in a way that is not going to affect the pocket. Remember, the pocket has to, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So like you see me doing, that's what I'm going to do. And after doing that, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and stitch all around. So guys, I'm done stitching, and here is what we have. As you can see, the pocket is coming to life already. Of course, it's coming to life. So you can stop here if you don't want to cover it, and you can also go ahead to cover it if you feel like you want to cover it. But this one, we're having a cover, or a pocket cuff, or a pocket cover. But before that, now we're going to secure the edge of this pocket. At the beginning like this, you want to measure down to about 1 inch. Okay, and you're going to stitch it down. You do the same thing on the other side, just to hold the mouth or the entry of the pocket. We'll do that before we come back to the cuff. Okay, so for the cuff now, from the pocket edge, you're going to measure ½ inch upward. Then you're going to connect like so. So this is where we're going to be placing our cuff. We're going to place it like this, and we're going to stitch it down before we now flip it back. Okay, but let's just work on this side first before we come back to that. So guys, I'm done, and here I'm going to stitch this and flip it back. So guys, I'm done stitching the cuff, and you're just going to flip it back like this. So after flipping, you press it, you iron it. Yes, that's what I mean. Then you're going to top stitch. Okay, not less than, it shouldn't be more than ½ inch, please. So guys, I'm done doing that, and I'm just giving it a final press. Can you see the outcome of this pocket like this? You can see the steps are not much. It's just few steps. I think I said 5. Okay, is it more than 5? Sorry about that. But then this is the final result. This is my first try actually. I'm sure when you do your own, it's going to be better than this. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, please share it so that somebody else can benefit from it, just like you just did. And do not forget to drop your thoughts in the comment section. We'll meet in my next video. Bye bye.